So this is also a continuation video for the love action challenge. We started 2 days ago, and now this is the third challenge. And we also said that we're going to be looking at these qualities or attributes from the Bible, 1 Corinthians chapter 13. So today we're going to be looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 13.
You can read from verse 4 to verse 5.
Okay.
Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It's not arrogant or rude.
Okay.
It doesn't insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful.
Okay, we are looking at the aspect of rude. So rude is another word for disrespect. So the third one we're going to be talking about today is respect. And respect is actually holding somebody in high esteem, in high regard, and also understanding that the individual is different. What I mean by that is from their background, from their beliefs, from their feelings, and also from their needs and their wishes. So having that understanding and recognizing that your spouse is different is important for you to pay them respect.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned something so significant, individuality. So respecting your spouse's opinion, their views, supporting their passion, their dreams is all encompassing in terms of respecting our spouses. So we also try to do that within ourselves, because what his passion is, his dreams are different from mine. So respecting his view, not bringing your spouse down, because sometimes it happens, honestly. Sometimes it happens, oh, why is the person passionate about this? Why is the person passionate? Because your spouse is not you. You don't know how your spouse feels. So respecting that in terms of their dreams and passion is right.
Yeah, and also that's also a very good point. And then the other point also I also wanted to just share as well is that it's important to let them communicate, let them speak up, let them say things. Because our relationship is when communication is down, and when communication is down, there's lack of understanding. And also in trying to respect your spouse, it's also important that you acknowledge the fact that they want to know more about you. If you don't speak to each other and if you don't try to understand each other, then how will you know exactly what they see as respect? Because you can't just assume all the time that, oh, this is how I show respect.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you do that, yeah, sometimes it works. There's some basic things, for instance, the way you speak to them, greet them, welcome them at home when they come back from work. There's certain things, but the other deep aspect of respect is you have to communicate.
Yeah, and also from the African culture, which we are, people feel that it's only maybe the man that will be respected, but no. According to the Bible, regardless of gender, respect should be always there.
In terms of respecting each other, you need to be very intentional about it. And respect is not just meant for men, okay? It's for both parties. I was in Romans chapter 12 verse 10, it said, in honor, preferring one another. So, which means you need to respect each other. Know that, oh, the man is the one that desires respect. Respect is not forced. You don't bully people into respect. Respect is aimed and is very reciprocal. The man needs to respect the woman and the woman needs to respect the man. You don't need to take each other for granted. And another way that shows whether you respect somebody or not is the way you speak to the person.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 T's which is very powerful when you want to communicate with your spouse, which also shows whether you respect them or not. Number 1 is tone. Okay,
yes.
How is the tone of voice when you are talking? You know what I'm saying? So number 1 is tone. How do you speak? What do you say? How is the tone of your voice? And then number 2 is topic. Topic means, is it your spouse that is the topic, or there is something around you want to discuss? So you don't come by using some kind of word. You never do this. You are always like this. That is like attacking your spouse. Exactly. And not in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is that second T. And the third T is timing. Let's say, for instance, your husband is back from work, and the first thing is, okay, can we just talk about this? You did this, you did this, you did this. No, I think that is not fair. Yeah. You need to agree on when to discuss things and when is the best time to share your views and make sure that they understand how you feel. Not just doing the right thing at the wrong time. It can backfire.
Yeah.
And the last one is task. which is from the discussion, what are you going to do going forward?
Yeah.
Are you going to continue in the old habit or in the old way, or are you going to look for a way to make things more positive and more interesting? Something happened, recently, in the UK election. We've always voted for the same party, you know what I mean? But this election is quite tricky one, a very dynamic.
Tactical.
Yeah.
Voting,
So she decided to vote for another party. Because her views were completely different from mine. And at the end of the day, I drove her to the polling station. She voted whoever party she wanted to, and I voted mine. And then we came back in peace. There was no nagging and fighting and why did you go, or forcing her to vote for the party I was voting for and all that. No, she's an individual. The way she decided to do it is up to her. And then at the end of the day, the results came out, and each of the parties had different unique results, because of the way things are.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it can easily result to something else, especially when spouses don't agree with each other, husband or the wife. You see that from that argument, it comes to something else, then everything escalates to a different topic altogether. So respecting each other's views, I think, is one of the key aspect of respect.
And also in terms of also running the family, it shouldn't be one person just calling the shot, right? Each person should be allowed to contribute, to suggest, to joint decision making. You know what I'm saying? That there are a lot of other things that she could just make decision. It's okay, and I could make decision. But there's some certain things in the relationship, in the marriage, that it has to be joined, and each person needs to speak. Because if one person is only speaking and the other person is not speaking, it's like they are robots. But I wouldn't even say they are robots, but robot is speaking now. Sophia robot is speaking with artificial intelligence and all that. Even robot is talking right now, guys. You need to allow your wife and your husband
to speak.
To speak. And make sure your conversation is healthy and you know how you approach your conversation, considering each other. Just think about the way you converse, think about the way you speak. Communication has gone down, you need to do something about it. If you have something in your heart you want to speak about, you want to share with your spouse, it's important you do that. The way you also relate with them on a daily basis is also important. The challenge is go and be more respectful, right? Show your spouse that you respect them by the way you treat them and by the way you consider their feelings, their thoughts, their viewpoint. And I believe that if you do that, that will really, really improve your marriage. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, please subscribe to our channel, like our page, so that you'll be able to see more videos as we carry on this Love Action Challenge. Take care now. Bye.